The dollar tumbled after Fed Chairman Bernanke's pro-stimulus remarks, or they were at least perceived. After a little digestion as being pro-stimulus, the equity markets strategists say love stimulus. And throughout much of the regular session, as Susan mentioned, investors were indeed on hold, waiting to hear both from Bernanke as well as the Fed minutes from June. The takeaway appears to be that the Fed is likely to wait for more job gains before tapering. And to quote Bernanke, the U.S. needs highly accommodative monetary policy for the foreseeable future. In other words, the market taking that there's not going to be any pullback on the monthly bond buying anytime soon. Big after the bell story here. Yum Brands, the stock has been on a roller coaster ride and was down almost 1% going into the earnings report after the bell, in which profit beat the street. Now, net income fell 15% to $281 million. Excluding some items, profit was 56 cents a share, and that beats the analyst estimate of 54 cents. Yum sales in China are potentially showing signs of a rebound after that outbreak of avian flu scared diners away from its chicken. You know the story. Sales at Chinese stores have been down, and those open at least 12 months. Same-store sales fell 10% in June. That was much less than the 12% decline analysts expected, and much better than the 19% and 29% declines we saw in May and April. Moving on to Apple, another big mover, at least in terms of news. It fell by 1/3% after a judge ruled the company, quote, played a central role in conspiring with 5 publishers to fix electronic book prices. Apple now faces a separate trial to determine damages and may have to pay triple damages. The judge said Apple lost the case in part because of government lawyers' ability to show that statements from Apple, including those from deceased CEO Steve Jobs, showed that Apple was targeting rival Amazon. Susan?